Ich habe gesehen, du hast 51% oder 52% in Grandmaster, wenn ich mich nicht stark täusche.
Jo, ich hatte eine große Losing Streak. Die war vorher über 60%.
Okay.
Respektive
Schlecht
CVC.
gespielt oder waren die Gegner einfach irgendwie Micro, dann im CVC deutlich besser?
Nein, ich habe einfach 2, 3 Tage fast nicht gespielt. Danach habe ich wieder extrem schlecht gespielt. Und dann, ich meine, es sind nur etwa 150 Punkte. Und das
Okay.
verliert man schnell. Das sind 15 Games wenig, 15 mehr Losses als Wins. Das hat man an 2 Abenden weg, wenn man scheiße spielt.
Okay.
Und jetzt ist eine neue Map und Balance Change da.
Die haben jetzt die Kolossus gemacht, die Frost und so. Also ich finde den Map-Pool jetzt sensationell gut. Aber ich habe halt Frost und King's Sejong Station auch immer gemocht. King's Sejong Station ist kleiner als früher, ne? Da hattest du früher an der Dritte irgendwie noch ein bisschen Platz dahinter, oder?
Nein, ist immer noch gleich groß. Was sie gemacht haben, ja, die dritte haben sie ein bisschen geändert,
Okay,
aber eher größer.
okay.
Sie haben eine kleine Fläche hinter die dritte gesetzt, damit man da Pylons und Spores hinbauen kann gegen Liberator.
Ja gut, aber ein Mineralienblock ist komplett am Rand der Map. Also der oberste Mineralienblock, da passt kein einziges Gebäude mehr hinter. Aber da kommt, glaube
Jetzt,
ich, auch kommt auch kein Liberator mehr hin.
jetzt eben nicht mehr. Sie haben da eine kleine Fläche hinten dran gebaut.
Okay, dann muss ich mir die Karte mal angucken gerade.
Warte mal. Ähm, Schau, ich hab's dir im Skype geschickt. Da
Ja.
haben sie die Mineral Patches einfach. Nein, ich glaube, die Mineral Patches haben sie nicht mal bewegt. Aber es ist nicht mehr so einen großen Airspace, sondern einfach ein bisschen mehr Ground hinter den Mineral Patches.
Auf der rechten Seite, aber auf der linken Seite unten? Ich müsste mir das halt nochmal in alten Videos angucken. Also da ist ein Mineralienpatch, da passt nichts mehr dahinter. Aber gut, es passen halt auch keine Liberator dahinter, nur auf die rechte Seite und dann, okay, ich glaube, ich weiß, was du meinst. Ich habe jetzt dein Video noch nicht angeguckt, aber ich könnte schwören,
Ist,
dass die
ist,
früher nicht direkt da geendet hat,
ist
sondern dass
kein,
da ein bisschen.
ist kein Video, ist nur ein Bild.
Ja, nee, ich habe ja Videos zu der Karte gemacht früher. So, ich muss da gucken, zack, Twitter. Okay,
Going to keep it pretty safe for now. So his
Twitter-Account
Marines
von
can kind of
Mana.
focus on the natural, defending it. And looks like he'll get his base down pretty easily
Da,
without
ich sehe es
taking much
unten.
damage at all. So very nicely done by Gumi here.
Oh, Gumiho's monitor just fell and hit him in the head.
Okay, alles klar.
Oh my
Or
god.
something. I heard a loud
yeah.
noise.
War die früher auch schon so? Ja, okay, und so kannst du am Pylons hinsetzen, den Liberator mit Photon Overcharge oder Stalkern oder sonst was angreifen, ja. Ich hätte schwören können, dass das früher anders aussah. Warte mal. Der Großmeister, der Großmeister Deathrow hat dazu ein Video gemacht. Deathrow Sim City. So, das ist Merry-Go-Round, das interessiert keinen. Das Overgrowth, das interessiert auch keinen. Das ist eine andere Karte. Okay. Dann war die in einem älteren. Die war in einem älteren. Ah ne, da habe ich sie gefunden. So, da ist es. Jetzt geh mal hoch, Death Row. Zeig das Ende der Karte.
Noise and like a bunch of people ran up and out of the chair, and
Oh,
I
my.
think Gumiho actually just
Nach
got
meinem
whacked in the head
Empfinden haben
by
die
his
an den
monitor.
Mineralien was
Wow.
gemacht.
Holy
Und die
crap.
Fläche,
I heard
genau.
a really
Die
loud noise.
Fläche
Oh, I think actually the
am
thing,
Bildschirm
the
war
part of the
nicht
booth
ganz
fell on
so
him, maybe?
nah
Oh
dran.
my
I'm really
Hier.
not sure. I hope he's okay.
Damn, it looks
Ach,
like he
der
hit.
Neoblade hat ein gutes Auge. Wenn du da bei 2,33 hingehst, ne? Jetzt ist die gesamte Basis viel näher am Bildschirmrand dran. Also ja, sie haben auch eine Fläche hinter die Mineralien gemacht, aber das, was jetzt komplett am Bildschirmrand dran ist, das ist hier im Video 3 cm und ist jetzt viel größer geworden, ist viel breiter geworden, auf 5 cm, 6 cm erhöht worden, sodass da nichts mehr langfliegen kann.
Ich muss in-game vergleichen. Wo kann nichts mehr lang fliegen?
Dritte Basis, King's Sejong Station. Ging früher auch schlecht, aber ich habe ein Replay davon. Ja, also es ist deutlich breiter geworden. Also wenn du das Video anguckst, dann sind da irgendwie so 3 cm am Rand der Karte dran. Und selbst den Rand der Karte, ja gut, in einem Replay kannst du das sowieso gut sehen, ne? Aber ne, du hast recht, sie haben nur da Platz hinter gemacht.
Also ich sehe noch keinen Unterschied.
Doch, auch der Platz zum Gas, ja, nee. Der Platz zum Gas, sie haben da mehr Fläche hingemacht. Also sie haben um die gesamte Basis in Richtung Rand mehr Fläche gemacht. Das war früher so eine richtig schöne Halbinsel, sah cool aus und jetzt ist es so ein schneller Patch.
Das Gas ist ein bisschen weiter rechts, glaube ich, oder? Oder nein,
Nee,
das
das
nicht
Gas
früher,
ist, das Gas ist nicht,
gleich.
das Gas ist gleich, das stimmt, aber
Sie haben da einfach so eine dreiecksbreite Fläche hinter die Minerals gemacht.
ja.
Ich glaube, das wär's. Also ich
Ja, du
sehe
hast
sonst
recht.
keine anderen Unterschiede.
Ja, nee, sie haben rechts dahinter Fläche gemacht, ja.
Die Mineral Pads waren halt wirklich so am Rand, da
Aber
kann das nicht
was du in dem Video siehst bei 2,33 ist, dass du im Video, also während er spielt, kannst du den Abgrund sehen von der Karte. Das geht jetzt nicht mehr. Die haben jetzt die Kamera so begrenzt, dass du den Abgrund nicht mehr sehen kannst an diesen Mineral Patches. Also Abgrund meine ich,
Da dieses Cliff.
diese Eiszapfen, die nach unten gehen sozusagen. Kannst du gerne mal die Karte starten. Also in einem Replay sieht man das schon.
Ja, ich bin
Ja,
im Replay
aber
drin, hab's offen.
das wirkte für mich so abgeschnitten an der Stelle einfach. Ne? Aber es bedeutet natürlich letztendlich, dass da einfach keine, wenn da Oracles reinfliegen an der Stelle, kannst du da halt sofort draufschießen. Die haben halt überhaupt keinen Platz zu manövrieren.
Ja, gut, Oracles sind gut genug auf King's Sejong.
Ich will gar keine Balance-Diskussion anfangen. Ich wollte nur sagen, die Karte ist jetzt hässlich im Gegensatz zu früher.
Ja, ja, ich weiß, was du meinst.
Gut.
Ich find das nicht so schlimm.
Ich auch nicht, wie gesagt, alles, was
Ja.
Spielqualität erhöht
Eine
ist.
Zeit lang konnten da Units in dieses Loch fallen. Ich glaube, das wurde gestern gefixt. Mhm.
Alles klar. Dann würde ich sagen, starten wir.
Jo. Direkt mit Leather.
Nee, wir gucken uns Replays an.
Okay. Dann bleibe ich auf dem Main-Account.
Ja, ist eine coole Idee. Wir nutzen auch dieses schöne Interface. Ich habe mich jetzt dran gewöhnt. Ich bedanke mich tausendfach bei dir, dass du mir das gezeigt hast. Also gerade auch in der Noob School hilft super.
Ja, ich könnte auch nicht mehr ohne es leben.
Ach, scheiße.
Oh, sind das
Wir müssen-
Pre-Patch Replays?
Ja, leider, wir müssen das, also aber da ich das versprochen habe zu casten, müssten wir das gerade synchronisieren.
Ja, das ist jedes Mal dasselbe.
Ja, die patchen zu viel im Moment.
Ja, ist halt wirklich extrem. Hast ein Replay. Dann am nächsten Tag willst du es mit jemandem schauen. Und schon irgendeinen scheiß Patch runtergeladen und es geht nicht mehr. Ich glaube, das war gestern, ich glaube gestern war der King Sejong Patch. 500 Megabyte für 3 Bugfixes. Auch gefragt, ja, keine Ahnung. Gut, ich hoffe, dass da noch irgendwas von den Koop-Missionen oder so dazugekommen ist.
Ja, ich denke schon, dass die da schon die nächsten Wochen für die Koop-Mission
Ja. Oder nicht die Koop-Mission, wie heißen sie da? Diese Nova-Kampagne.
oder Nova-Kampagne auch in Ordnung. So, habt ihr das jetzt geschickt? Dann werden wir da wahrscheinlich auch kein Interface haben, nehme ich mal stark an.
Ich glaube, das macht keinen Unterschied.
Ja, bei mir ist manchmal das Interface dann weg.
Na, ich glaube, das ist nur mit ganz alten Replays.
Oder ja, was heißt ganz alte Replays,
Wenn
aber
du alles vor
vom
3.0
Dezember 2015 finde ich jetzt nicht uralt, aber gut.
Ja, ich glaube nach
Also
dem
bei mir, ich habe
3.0
kein
Patch.
Interface hier.
Oh, what the fuck, okay, ich habe auch kein Interface.
Nur ganz alte Replays. Eine Woche alt.
Von wo? Es ist nur eine Woche alt. Oh mein Gott.
Ich guck mal nach, wie alt es ist wirklich.
Ja, guck mal, es ist Ruins of Endion, das ist...
14 Tage. Das ist
Ja.
uralt, das Replay. Hast völlig recht. Uralt. Super geil. Ich muss den Sound hier dann mal leise machen. Ist das geil.
Den Zerg oder? Ah ja, den Zerg.
Zack, weil wir Okkostyle beobachten werden, hoffentlich.
Jo.
Hab's jetzt selber noch nicht gesehen. Ich warte bei 16 Sekunden auf dich und dann synchronisieren wir erst und dann machen wir das Intro. Ist ja nur 12 Minuten lang, können wir auch auf Faster gucken. Denke ich. Oder sollen wir ein bisschen weiterspulen? Weiterspulen macht wahrscheinlich Sinn, dass wir die ersten 2 Minuten überspringen oder so. Wenn wir dann nicht da sind.
Ja, schauen wir einfach ganz kurz, ob da ein Fehler drin ist. Das sonst. 17 Hatch ist okay. 17 Pull ist auch okay.
Baut ein 19er Overlord, das ist ein Fehler.
Ja, aber das ist nicht so wichtig. 19er Overlord ist Standard. Aber halt jede Build einen Gas drin hat in Legacy of the Void.
Okay.
Wir können mit dem Okkostyle Overlord ein Supply später bauen.
Verstehe.
Also es ist immer noch dasselbe
Sollen
Timing. Es ist einfach.
Sollen wir da, wo
kein
der Reaper kommt, also sagen wir mal so bei 2 Minuten 7 reinspringen? Also
2
ich bin bei 2
Minuten
Minuten 8 und dann zählst du hoch und ich drück Pause auf Fast. Oder soll ich hochzählen und die 2...
Ich bin 205. Oh shit. 206.
Ich zähle einfach, lass
207.
laufen und dann zähle hoch. Oder sag mir, wo du wartest.
Machen wir es auf Englisch?
Ja.
Okay. Dann ich bin 207. Oder ich geh auf 205.
Ne, 207 ist super. 207 ist super.
Okay.
Ich zähle von 203 bis 207 hoch und dann drückst du Pause, also die Taste P, wenn ich 207 sage und danach machen wir dann irgendwann in Ruhe das Intro.
Okay.
Gut. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11,
Ja.
12.
That's fine.
Intro. Mhm.
Hello guys. Welcome to a replay analysis of the Okkostyle from Mr. Burns. With me is Neoblade. Hello Neoblade.
Hello, Mamba. Good to see you. Good to hear you. And we see Mr. Burns in a ZBT and a standard opening by the Terran. And is it common to build a spore crawler to rescue the drone, or you just slide it back to your base?
Yeah, no, it's okay. It's better to build a gas. But if the drone would die, it's always better to build a
Something.
spore crawler. Yeah.
He scouts very good, I think, and he built too many Zerglings. Did he need them, or it's just a safety precaution?
It's okay. On Ruins of Endion, on the Frozen Temple, you can build six Zerglings, because if the turn has really good micro, it's really hard to defend with just 4.
Okay. But you stand to your position. You said later in some of the latest videos that you should not lose drones to a single Reaper, right?
Yeah, no, you should never lose a drone to a Reaper. So it's nice he has map control now because he killed the Reaper. Now he can spot the 3rd base.
Are there major mistakes in the build order until now? I guess not.
No, I think it's he's playing it perfect. I mean, you could always spend your larva a little bit faster. Oh, now he forgets the lair. But also just by like 5 seconds. Before a gas, you have 100 gas very quickly. So it's not that easy to hit the lair.
The perfect timing. Okay. We didn't say the leaks. No, I have no control over your computer. It's Diamond. It's Diamond League versus unranked. But Mr. Burns is Diamond, somewhere in Diamond. I think he never was Master, so this is a classical Diamond play, I think.
Okay, so I think it would have helped him if he would have known how to build a wall on this map. It's difficult, but I think with 2 Evos, a Roach Warren, and 3 Queens, and plus a Spine Crawler, you can have a full wall on this map, and that would help him against Hellions.
Yeah.
He's kinda doing it still, but it's not perfect. A
Yes.
full wall would be better.
And to prevent the Hellions from coming in, is it okay to miss an inject, or how would you manage that?
I don't think there's a reason to miss an inject.
Okay.
I mean, he has perfect vision with the creep, so maybe just don't inject when the Hellions are on top of your ramp.
Okay.
But other than that, you shouldn't miss an inject.
So there are the Roaches that was played badly by the Terran, I think. He should have scouted the front earlier and have seen a lag in the wall.
Yeah. Now it's really important that he gets the 3rd base. Like his 3rd base is already very late.
Yes. Perhaps he's afraid of the Hellions, but he can scare them away with the Roaches and then take instantly the 3rd base.
Just 3 Roaches are enough to.
Oh, you still have no 3rd base.
Yeah.
I thought there was oh, he forgot about it. The drone was there, but he forgot about it. That's bad.
No, he didn't have any minerals.
Okay, he built Roaches.
Now he has enough minerals, but yeah, he's like committing way too hard against this for his push.
Oh, a drop incoming. So now he does not have to do an attack because the Terran attacks him, I think.
Yeah,
right?
He can just delay it. What I would have suggested him is scouting the Terran base with a Novizier. Scouting the Terran base with a Novizier, then he could confirm there is no 3rd CC. If there is no 3rd CC, there's no reason for him to attack, then he can drone up his 3rd base a little bit and defend with Roach Ravager.
Okay. So it's totally okay to, with this style, to scout and to make the decision I won't attack because my opponent should attack me any minute now.
In Diamond, definitely. I think we also did that all the time in the videos. Like if you scout with the Novizier, or there are a lot of Void Rays, or yeah, the turn has siege tanks, is on 2 bases, doesn't have a 3rd CC. Or like he's going for a double drop, like this is the 2 Rex opener. Then you don't have to attack.
Okay, there's 5 bunkers. Whoa.
Yeah, I think he should have went for the bunkers, not for the mineral line. But it's okay anyway. Now his mistake is that he doesn't drone up his 3rd base.
Yes. One of the major mistakes we've seen in the last 2 years with the Okkostyle, that people get greedy, they think, oh, I can kill the Terran. And this often is a major mistake and then a wrong decision in this matter.
Yeah, and I mean, his upgrades are amazing, but like his upgrades are almost too amazing for his low eco. You almost you can't really afford 2-2 out of 40 drones. It's very expensive.
Yeah. He killed 16 workers, and now he really should build drones.
Yeah, I think he could have gone for the army instead of the workers. Then he could have maybe done a little bit more damage. Maybe even force the lift off. But I think his biggest mistake is just like the late 3rd base and the late droning up of that 3rd base.
Yeah. And when I coached him one day, 1 year ago, 2 years ago, drone timing was one of his major problems. I just watched some replays. I never coached him like I did when we worked together in the Platinum League. But drone timing is very important for a Zerg, and in Diamond you should grasp the basic understanding of it. And yeah, how many drones does he have? He has 55, which is not, you're 60 or even 65 you have.
Yeah, like 65 is the absolute minimum he should have right now. Like, it would be even better if he would already have a 4th base and is up to 75 or 80 drones.
And even though the Terran has a 3rd CC, it's not landed, but you still would suggest a 4th base, so he's 2 bases ahead because the Terran cannot punish it, right?
Yeah, exactly. Now the Terran has, like, as long as the Terran commits from 5 Rex, the Terran has 5 Rex. That's 2 base production. As long as the Terran is on 5 Rex, you don't have to get a 4th base. But as soon as he gets a 3rd CC, you should really start a 4th base. Now oh, that's... Yeah, it's just gonna throw away his entire army, I'm afraid.
The Terran or the Zerg?
Oh, okay, oh, he wins this engagement. Oh, yeah, the Terran has really bad upgrades. That's why I thought that's gonna go well for the Terran. If we would have had 2-2, this Roach Hydra army would have been gone.
Yeah. But the Terran did take his 3rd base too late, so of course he's Diamond and he doesn't play perfectly as well.
Yeah.
Guys, let remind you, we have Overlord speed in this stage of the game, and Link speed too. And Mr. Burns forgot about these upgrades, important upgrades, I think.
I think going for a Greater Spire is really unnecessary.
Because the turn does not turtle enough, right?
But I think the only reason where you would go Broodlords is against Protoss when he has lots of Immortals. And I think that's already pretty much it. Ultras are just so much better than Broodlords.
If the Terran builds like he has here, 5 bunkers and 4 siege tanks behind it, you just kill the 3rd base, the 4th base, and then try to overwhelm him with just pure mass, right?
Yeah, just ultras. Like if you have 5 ultras, if you have 5 ultras, there's no way the Terran can hold that with just a couple bunkers.
And even if there are 4 tanks behind them?
No, no way.
Okay.
He would need like 10 tanks plus liberators.
Okay. And then you just do not engage there, research drop and drop your army in somewhere else. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Nice. I think we've learned from this example. Question to this creep spread. He creeped so he can see a direct line from his opponent's base to his 4th and 5th base. Would you suggest doing it like that, or creeping to your opponent like Okko told the people to do?
I think this is the more important creep spread, like the defending creep spread. Let's call it the defending creep spread. But of course he would have had enough energy. Like you can see, his queen has 200 energy.
Yeah,
it's at the rocks. So
I've seen it. Yeah.
I mean, he could have creep spread all over the map. The creep spread was nice. It's the perfect creep spread you need to defend. But of course, it's always nicer to have even more vision.
Okay. So creep spread okay, but to creep
not
in
great.
diamond you should be able to creep on 2 sides of the map, right?
Yeah, on
I
diamond.
think no, not every diamond player. Some diamond players make major mistakes in the build order, and the build order is of course more important than the creep spread. But yeah, I think
my biggest mistake was late third base, or like late third base, late droning up the third base, the lack of a wall. Then his drone timing, his 4th base, he could have had way more drones quicker. Then
yeah.
his attack, he should have went for the army and not for the drones. Like he had enough to crush those 3 bunkers. 3 bunkers aren't that good against Ravagers.
Yes, 5 bunkers. He got 2.
5 bunkers? Yeah,
5
he
bunkers.
got 2 and then he went into the eco. He could have just killed them all. I think he would have done more damage. And then
I would just I would kill the bunkers, but send 1 roach to kill the SCVs, because SCVs take a long time to kill a roach, and I think you would have gotten 3 or 4. And it's not important to kill the Terran right then. It's important to drone up your 3rd base.
Yeah, I just didn't like the move because it was very, very dangerous. I think if the Terran would have had the right decision making to SCV, like to mineral walk his SCVs through the roaches and then stim on top of it with the bio, he would have lost like maybe 5 or 6 workers and
kill the complete army.
Kill the complete army. Yeah, that would not have been worth it. Then another mistake was he never opened up his rocks at his 3rd base. Those rocks are really important. So you can
defend your
defend
next bases.
Your 4th base better. Yeah, it's the right decision to not get the like the 6 o'clock or like the one right next to the watchtowers. It's the correct call to get the top one, but you really need to break those rocks.
Yeah, I understand.
And the last minor mistake was that he went Broodlords. I don't think there's a reason why you would ever go Broodlords. It just makes your life harder.
Yeah, I think so too. Because ultras are a very fast unit, and you can react very fast to the opponent. And this opponent does not have enough tanks to kill your ultralisks, and not enough ghosts. No ghosts, 1 tank in the end, and so on. And and Marauder are not that good anymore against ultralisks.
Exactly. Neither are Marines. Like, yeah, you really need Liberator as turn. There's something called the Snoot style, where you get Roach Ravager and Fester. And then the turn gets a lot of tanks, like 10-15 tanks. And Snoot is one of the only Zergs that skips Ultra Stand and goes straight into Broodlords. And I think in that scenario it makes sense. But you can't just always go Broodlords.
Ultras. You can always go Ultras.
I said you can't always go Broodlords in
Okay, you can't. I understood you can always go Broodlords, not the can't, the not. Okay.
Yeah.
I think we told the major mistakes, which I always tell the guys 3 major mistakes: a missing wall, late third, late drones for the third base, and that snowballed through the whole game. And some minor mistakes too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, of course, there are always minor mistakes. Those mistakes you don't really have to focus on, they just get better over time, as more as you play. Like creep spread and larva management. If you place more, if you practice more, they will get better for sure.
Okay, then thank you guys for listening. Thank you, Mamba, for your advice, and we see you guys next time.
See you guys.
So, dann habe ich noch ein Replay. Okay, das ist nicht richtig hier.
Oh wow, jetzt bin ich auf dem NA-Server.
Mich hat er umgelockt mit meinem zweiten Account. Sensationell.
Jo, ich bin auf dem NA-Server gelandet, jetzt kann ich mich auf dem EU-Server einloggen.
Er muss das Spiel komplett schließen und dann wieder über den Launcher das machen. Das sind normale Blizzard-Bugs, lieber Mamba.
Ach, Blizzard.
Ist übrigens ein Bug, den es seit Anno Tobak gibt. Wenn du mit dem SC2-Editor irgendwas veröffentlichst, ist danach der Server, bei dem du dich anmeldest, random. Oder ist es der, wo du das letzte Mal eine Karte veröffentlicht hast. Ist auch ein Faktor, den ich nicht verstehe. Also das ist noch nie gefixt worden. Das ist super krass.
Ja, das Bugfixing von Blizzard ist echt hundsmiserabel. Ich meine, für so eine große Firma wie Blizzard Entertainment.
Ja.
Da kann man echt erwarten, dass die Games bugfrei laufen.
Also ich würde auch ganz eiskalt sagen, die müssen mindestens 10, 20 Leute nur für Bugfixes einstellen und die jeden Tag halt auch irgendwas ausprobieren, spielen und so weiter.
Das Problem ist halt immer, wenn sie einen Bug gefixt haben, dann haben sie nachher 5 neue.
Und aber das lässt sich halt zum Beispiel über so ein SVN irgendwie, also es gibt so Software-Kontrollsysteme oder sowas, ne? Dass du halt sagen kannst, okay, ich habe das geändert am Source-Code und den Bug gefixt, ne? Und dann, wenn dann jemand irgendwie eine falsche Version nimmt, dann sagt dir das System sofort, hier, du nimmst gerade eine falsche Version, wo noch der und der Bug drin ist letztendlich, ne? Also es kann schon, und deren SVN ist entweder nicht existent oder schlecht gewartet. Genau. So, jetzt wird sich ja, noch eins, ja. Damit halt nicht, das können wir zusammen gucken. Ich habe danach eigentlich auch noch eins, aber das machen wir wahrscheinlich in einer Extra-Session, weil das will ich eventuell mal nachspielen, um zu zeigen, wie das halt richtig gehen würde. Also da kriege ich Proxy Reaper ab. Und da will ich einfach mal zeigen, wie du das defenden würdest. Ich habe es ganz grässlich defended, aber ich habe Mars Reaper heute jetzt noch nicht geübt und ich habe heute jetzt auch nicht unendlich Zeit. Von daher, entweder das fällt unter den Tisch oder wir haben nächste Woche immer noch den Patch, den wir jetzt haben. Ich entschuldige mich jetzt schon im Vorfeld. Dafür. Ich muss gerade mein Interface kontrollieren, dass das super schlecht gespielt ist. Ich habe mit Injects Probleme, ich habe mit Lava Timing Probleme, Lair Timing Probleme, dritte Nehmen Probleme. Ich habe einfach noch, also ich muss das einfach noch mehr üben. Ich muss die Build-Order vor allem jetzt mal anfangen, wirklich, also ich übe sie halt immer in Custom-Games gegen Freunde, aber natürlich, wenn man mit Freunden zusammen ist, redet man halt auch mal über die Familie. Da spricht man nicht immer, da kontrolliere ich nicht immer, was habe ich falsch gemacht, sondern man zockt einfach, ne?
Jo.
Aber ich bin halt noch nicht mal in der Nähe von dem, was du spielst. So, ich habe aber es richtig eingestellt und ja, also ich drücke auf Watch und sobald das Spiel losgeht, machst du das Intro.
Okay, also ich habe das Intro fürs eingestellt. Ich weiß noch, wieso ich dieses komische Kreisrennen habe.
Doch, ich sehe es bei dir. Blizzard Bug.
Okay. Hab zweimal nachgeschaut jetzt.
Du wirst es haben. Okay.
Hello guys, we're back with another replay analysis of the Okkostyle. With me is Neoblade. Hello Neoblade.
Hello Mamba. Hello guys out there, and we'll just jump right into the game. Use Shift U for the units. Production is on, and Shift B to see a black whatever is not called. It's not a desktop background. That's called.
Yeah, it's just a background. On some maps it's very nasty to read the numbers. On others it's not necessary.
Oh, I did not give you. Is it okay for me to?
Yeah, no, that's fine.
I'm very fast with shortcuts. So sometimes I have the problem. My hatch comes too late, and I build an 18 pool. It's a mistake, and it's because I'm in drone mode, and now yeah, it's an 18 pool. It's a mistake I did not want to make. But when I saw his SCV, I just went autopilot and built drones.
Yeah, but it's okay. You shouldn't chase the SCV.
Yeah, I thought he would build a bunker be next to my hatchery, but I have an overlord there, so I would see it. And yeah, it's just mechanics. Fails.
What is a big mistake is that you build one drone too much.
Yeah.
That would mean you only have one link to defend the Reaper, or like one pair of links. And on Frozen Temple, that's really hard.
It's a silver league, so.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah.
I think well, you could be right, but I have never problems again with my queens against the Reapers until now, because the Reaper is way too late. It has to jump into your base at 2 minutes and 30 seconds, but as you can see, he builds a marine, okay, but sometimes it chills in the turn base for 10 seconds, and then it comes to me, and yeah, builds. It's 2 minutes and 50 seconds. It jumps into my base, and then I have 2 queens, and I don't have to worry about it. Again, I just built. Oh, the second gas is too early. I think it's okay, right? Or
I think we will see how it works out at the moment. I think what you definitely should do is rally back the main. I think you always rally the main back too late.
Okay.
So you got.
But I have 14. Ah, no, I take the gas, and that's 8. Yeah. Yeah.
And now you have 7/7, so it would be perfect. But you need to rally. Oh, you did. Okay.
Yeah, but
okay,
I did both. But I did both.
Perfectly.
That's a
fine.
mistake.
Oh no, yeah, you did both. Oh no.
But I saw it, Mamba. I saw it myself.
Okay, yeah. I mean that's difficult to do, but it makes your life so much easier. It's more economic, and once you figured it out how to do it, it makes your life so much easier because you don't really have to worry about saturation anymore. It's just you just build drones and it perfectly works out. 16-16.
I like my creep spread in this game, though I try to focus just creeping towards my opponent and connecting my 3rd and my 4th base. I think for silver level, creep spread is not the problem, but everything lava management. 9 lava right now is totally awful.
I really hope you don't start to build roaches now. Oh, okay, yeah, you build more drones. but like your drones are just way too late. You should have already been saturated for ages.
Yeah.
And
that's bad lava management.
yeah, and I think now that's why I wouldn't say your gases were too early, but because you didn't build drones, you don't have minerals, and that's why you have way too much gas.
Yes. And
So
again,
yeah.
I built drones because I know I can build drones because my links are not attacked on the map. And I have a spine crawler, I think. Yeah, I have a spine crawler. And I know if he makes some crazy push right now, I can build roaches and defend it. So I'm not worried, and I built drones again. But again, I have now I reduce my lava.
Those 10 drones were too much.
Okay.
They were gonna screw up your timing.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you're right.
Now I think you just have to like skip the timing, like don't do it at all.
I think he will attack me. So.
Oh, then that's nice anyway.
But I don't know.
But yeah, I think your biggest mistakes already are definitely the drone timing in the early game.
And lava management, yeah.
Yeah, like
nine lava and doing nothing for almost a minute is totally bad.
Oh, now you volcan overlords.
Yeah, that's one mistake I make since ages, forever. If I'm supply blocked, I just sometimes I want to build drones, and I just build overlords. It's but I didn't want to build drones right now, I think.
I mean now it's 650 and you only have 2 roaches. You should have been attacking with 5 ravagers and 15 roaches. Couple.
At least Mamba, one in the best timings, Mamba had 25 units and I have 2. So yeah.
I mean, you droned up your third base, but what you did, like it's similar to the Okkostyle, but I wouldn't call it Okkostyle anymore.
Because the attack is completely missing, right?
Yeah, and I mean you drone up your third base, like I think that's then the next step to the Okkostyle, like getting an early third base and like droning up the third base before you start building drones. But I don't think that's what you try to do.
Yeah, the timing again, guys. The timing at 6:30 is really important. And now I attack. Almost 2 minutes too late, or 90 seconds, and I built drones. I made this. This was better executed with I did than the Diamond Terran you saw a few days ago.
Yeah, I think what you should have done. I mean, I think you can kill him, but what you should have done when you are in that situation is finish droning up the third base, get 65 drones, then wait a little bit more, and then hit with 2-2, and when you're maxed. I think it would be a stronger timing than the one you had right now.
He loses 2 Banshees against Ravagers. I wanted to show that too, that in a higher league no Terran will lose Banshees to Ravagers. But I know I can do damage now.
Just have way too less units, way too few units. Your fourth base was in time this game.
It was okay, the time?
Yeah. I wouldn't get it over there, I would get it at the bottom.
I have the problem, I have no vision at the bottom. The watchtowers are gone, and I can defend this position a little bit better. I don't know why, but I lost it a lot of times there, and I somehow can creep spread to this base better than to. I don't know. I try. I will try. I will change that.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, if you're more comfortable with it, I just know that it's harder to defend because of like usually you would defend the fourth base against a 3 base parade push turret, and then it's like literally 2 screens to your fourth base. From his third base to your fourth, it would be just way too quick.
I get 79 drones. I think this is too much at my level, but no, Mamba stays always below 1,000 minerals, and I'm always above 1,000 minerals.
Yeah.
And I'm not maxed either, so
getting 85 drones, I think it's never a mistake. It's just not optimal for your mechanics. But I mean, if you get 85 drones, it's still perfectly fine. You just have to. It's just harder for you, and that's not a bad thing. You just practice better. So I think if you really want to win, then yeah, don't build 85 drones. But if you just want to practice better for money, then building 85 drones and having a little bit harder time is perfectly fine.
one of the most major mistakes is, okay, I have Hydras and he just had nothing, and he lost a base, so his income is, I have 1k minerals more income than him and double the gas. Gas is also important in this stage of the game, the income. But a major mistake, as you can see, if we go to my main base, I have 17 of 8. Let me remind you, the Mamba rule, 16 or 8. If it's 17 on silver or gold, it's not a problem at all. But not to watch your saturation is very, very bad. These drones are do nothing. Almost 10 drones do nothing in my main base, and I have to transfer at least 8 drones, or if I would take 10 drones, it would be 7, 8. It's okay too. And remind me, please watch your saturation.
Yeah. Also, you should get, if you get so many drones, you should get a fifth base now, because as you can see, you should transfer 8 drones to your 4th base. Then your 4th base is saturated, and any moment you like your natural will start to deplete any moment. So you should be able to send those drones to a 5th base.
Yes.
The reason why they aren't depleted, by the way, is because you built too few drones in the early game.
Yes, and the 9 lava, again a snowball effect. I had 9 lava for about a minute, and so I did not have the minerals I could have, and this is not an advantage to have 16, 14 at my natural, because I have 7 mineral fields there. One is the top is at 180, but this is not good play, it's bad play by me.
I think what you should try again is getting all 4 gases at the same time.
That's too difficult for me. Sometimes I forget to drone up the gas totally because I.
Yeah, but the thing is that's not that much of a big deal, because if you forget it, like if you don't do it perfectly, you get overmints, and the overmints aren't like overmints are better than overgas. Because you can always spend your minerals to get the 3rd base earlier.
Okay.
And it's by the way, it's perfectly fine to get 600 minerals at some point with this build order.
Okay.
I think it's just if you get the gases so early, the build order would be, I think it would be stronger if you can manage to do it, but then your drone timing really has to be perfect.
I built it a little bit differently than in this game. I take the gas at the natural at about, the inject is ready about 70%, and then I take the next gas, the gas 3 and 4 when the inject pops. Right now I took all gas too early, but I try to I can.
The thing is, you didn't take the gases too early. I think your gas timings were fine, but because you didn't spend your lava correctly with the drones, you messed up your gas mineral management.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I understand.
Like if you jump back to like 5 minutes.
I will.
Yeah, you have like you already have 500 gas, despite starting 1-1 and road speed.
Yeah.
But you don't have money for your third hatch. Or now you have the money. But the only reason you have this money is because you don't spend your larva.
Yeah. Sometimes you have over gas too, but only at 6:30 when you're engaging the opponent.
Yeah.
So you can morph Ravagers. So this is a different kind of overgas, right?
This is a different kind of overgas, yeah.
Okay.
It's like you have way too much gas. Like you can't. And now those 10 drones, I mean, they kind of support that gas, overgas. But yeah, I think just if you would try to take the gases, 4 gases at the same time, like it might seem harder at first.
Okay.
But I really think it's better, or like it's easier. Not with the mechanics, but with the over means you don't get over gas.
And I can spend my gas right away. Yeah.
And you can take the third base way earlier. Like I think in this game, you could have started the third base way quicker. If you didn't took the gases that early.
Okay. Okay. Another mistake is 4 drones in a gas.
Yeah, in the main, that was the whole game.
Yeah, was the whole game. But yeah, things like that happen in the lower leagues. And I think, yeah, the timing of the gas and the timing of the third base is one of the most major problems I have, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the drone.
And the larva management, yes.
Was the biggest point.
Yeah, and we analyzed 2 replays of mine, and always it's something with the drones. Okay, thank you, Mamba, and we see you guys next time.
See you guys.
Dann gehen wir jetzt in die Ladder. Das heißt, du kannst umloggen.
Jo.
Ich gehe hier mal raus, wobei ne, ich bleib hier drin.
Soll ich den Stream kurz restarten oder?
Ja, das ist eine coole Idee. Dann bin ich jetzt gerade mal